Hello everybody, Slasher9 here, welcome. Today I'm going to review a game console called the Sega Genesis atgames Classic Game Console. I think that's what it says on the back. Yes, it says the Sega Genesis atgames Classic Game Console. I'm actually going to do an unboxing of it and a review, so you guys are absolutely going to love it. Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and let's get down to business. So, first of all, we have the AC adapter. It says Retro AC. And you have a big out and a small out. The small out actually fits inside the console. Next you have the AV cables, which this only does mono, which you can get a splitter and do double mono, which sort of comes out to stereo, but not really, not much. Next we have the controllers, which I got two of them with this, so we'll go over that in a little bit. I got a game with it, which we'll go over that in a little bit. And last but not least, we have the console. On the back, you have the audio, the video, and the power button. And on the back just shows you, everything on the back, things like that. You have a power button, a menu button, but no reset button. And, oh yes, you have a cartridge slot. You can actually put cartridges in this. And you have a wireless, so you have two controller ports. And right up here, oh yes, wireless receivers. Just to show you, you're actually able to have wireless controllers up to the system, up to two wired controllers. And the game I got is Madden 97. So to show you guys how it goes in, take it, and you put it in there, and voila. Let's move up here with certain things before I talk to you guys. I'm gonna actually check some. This game console is actually really good because of two main things. One, it plays video games, awesome. And two, it has 80 built-in games. It's fucking incredible. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna plug it up and show you what this console can provide. Also, here's the thing. Don't use an HD TV. This is atgames, and you have 80 built-in titles in the system. Let's see. You have games like, you have 40 Genesis games and 40 just regular stupid games. So you have Alex Kidd, Alien Storm, Ultra Beast, Air Flash, Bazuna Brothers, Tekken, Columns 3, Comic Zone Crackdown, which was only released in Japan, Decap Attack, Echo Jr., Echo 2, which was only released on the Sega CD, Eastwat Eternal Champions, Fatal Labyrinth, which is a dungeon crawler, Flicky, Gang Ground, Golden Axe 2, Golden Axe 3, Jewel Master, Kid Chameleon, which is an actually great title, Mean Bean Machine, never heard of it, Ristar, which is actually sort of to me a rip-off of Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow Dancer, Shinobi 3, great game, Sonic 3D Blast, which is also another port on the Sega Saturn, Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic Spinball, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You have Streets of Rage 2, and Streets of Rage 3, The Ooze, Vector Man 2, and Virtual Fighter 2. And then for the 40 stupid little games, you have Air Hockey, Black Sheep, Bomber, which is a rip-off of Bomberman, which is actually quite fun, Bottle Taps Race, Brain Switch, Bulls and Cows, Cannon, Checker, Chess, Color Puzzle, Cross the Road, Curling 2010, Dominant Color, Fight or Lose, Firefly Glow, Fish Story, Flash Memory, Formula Challenge, Hexagonos, Jax P, which is not like actual like piss. It's literally like pee, like the pea plant. Ever heard the song I Gotta Pee? I also gotta pee. Great song. Jewel Magic, Logic Dial, Majano, which is actually a great game, Magic 11, Mega Brain Switch, Memory Match, Mirror Mr. Balls, Novel Power, Panic Lift, Reaction Match, Snake, Space Hunter, Spider, Sudoku Quiz, Table Magic, Treasure Hunt, Warehouse Keeper, and Whack-A-Wolf, which is a ripoff of Whack-A-Mole. Now, there's this one title that you guys are absolutely gonna probably be a little bit devastated in. You guys are gonna be a little devastated in because, for one, I need to turn the brightness down on this TV like right now. Or at least try to put it. Which I'm gonna do Sonic the Hedgehog, the original. Just so you guys can listen to it from the original Genesis version to this version. Sega! This is the Sega, which is really cool. Now here's the sound of this. Now, sound on this game is horrible on the system. So the sound on this system is horrible, and the bad thing about the wireless controllers is that you actually have to almost point the fucking wireless controller at the fucking console in order to actually play the system. That is sort of dumb. The other bad thing is that this console cannot play Sega CD, Sega 32X, and cannot play with the power base converter, which altogether right there, that's like 500 titles. Without the power base converter, that's like 500 titles. With the power base converter for the United States, that's like 800 titles right there that this console cannot play. It can play the vast majority of Genesis games, period. So altogether that's like, I don't know, about 700 titles, because there's probably maybe 800. There's like 915 titles released for the Genesis. There's at least about 100 games that do not work with the system, because it's a main emulation system, plus the sound chip sucks. Now, to give you guys a review, main cons of it. 1. Main con is the wireless controllers receiver. 2. Can't play all the games, can't play Sega CD, Sega 32X, and the power base converter. 3rd, there's fucking 40 non-worthless piece of shit games. Also, this console cannot play Madden 97. Maybe it might be my cartridge. I'm not entirely sure. I gotta go back to the store where I got it from. But it won't play all cartridges. It has no reset button on the fucking system. It can only produce mono. Those are the cons. The plus side of it, 1, it's a cheap price. I went to Play and Trade, I got this console used for only $30. I can get it brand new for $60. I got it, actually no, brand new for $45. I got it used for $30, $15 off, fucking loved it. 2, you have 40 Genesis games and 40 just exclusive stupid ass titles. You get it brand new at like a store, it's like $60. You're getting literally, if you divide, let's divide this. 80 divided by 60. That's like $1.30 per game. Not even including the console and just the controllers. That's literally $1.30 per title. That's fucking cheap. Plus it can play wireless controllers if you don't want to do that. It can play cartridges like this. The controllers actually have a menu button. So for instance, pressing it now, pressed it. So those are the main things about the console. And I absolutely love it for that main reason. Is it worth picking up? Yes, if you are a retro gamer. If you already own a Genesis, don't get it. Only if you don't own one. I don't own one. I used to until I sold it. If you don't own a Genesis, don't get the console. It's not worth it. But if you do own a Genesis, get it. I mean, if you do own a Genesis, don't get it. If you don't own a Genesis, get it. Because it's worth it, it's really cheap, and they've actually stopped producing these consoles. These consoles really, they've only made about 2 million of them. That's it, period. And I'm going to stop with this with part 1, and I'm going to make another part 2. Thanks, guys.